Hey everyone, it's me again, Brittany, and I'm here today with a reorganization slash unpacking the book room. A lot has already been done. I honestly did it really fast when I first got into my mom's house. If you missed my TBR, I mentioned that there, but there's still a lot left to do. I mean, to be fair, I wish I'd been filming from the start just because this room has already gone through a complete makeover. I already have the bookshelves up here. I already put in kind of like a desk area, my chair's here, things like that. The bed is out, but there obviously still way more to do, and I thought it would be fun to vlog it. So that's what we're doing here today. Also, thank you to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. I'm going to let a more put together, sit down version of myself talk about Book of the Month for any of you who don't already know who they are. So we're gonna flash forward to that, and we'll also talk about their book picks for this month. So thank you again to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. Just to give you a bit more information, Book of the Month is an incredibly fast-growing book subscription service that really puts the book and the reader first. Their mission is to promote new and emerging authors every single month and to introduce readers to books that they are going to love. And they do this by having their team go through hundreds of books every single month, and they choose 5 new or early release adult fiction hardcovers of all of those books for their reader, their subscriber, to pick from, to be sent to our doorstep in one of these blue boxes. But Book of the Month is also risk-free, meaning that any month that you decide that none of the books are calling your name, or for whatever reason you want to skip that month, you are able to with no penalties and no fees, and then your credit can just move on over to the next month. The best part is they're doing all of this for a really good price. Book of the Month has actually the best price for new adult fiction hardcovers out there. The subscription is actually only $14.99 every single month, but they've also given me a code so that you guys, my subscribers, can try them out and get your first book first month for $9.99, which is just incredible. I mean, I say this every time, but that is such a great price for a hardcover, let alone an adult hardcover book. And this code is Pack a Book, so I will leave everything linked down below, a link to Book of the Month, and also just the code that you can use to get, once again, your first box for $9.99. I'm actually so excited to talk about the book picks for this month. I have already obviously opened up my box, and there's one in particular that I was really excited about that I had no idea was going to be in these picks. So let's just get right into it with one that's in the box. The first book pick for June is Half Sick of Shadows by Laura Sebastian. This is just an absolutely stunning cover, and it says the story of Camelot is hers, which I find very intriguing. And this is actually an early release book, which is really neat. Then we have Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and this actually follows the infamous Ryla siblings over one life-changing, life-altering night. Next we actually have a young adult book, which is Introduction for Dancing by Nicola Yoon, and this is following a girl after her parents' divorce and how dance is going to change her life. Then there's Sky Falling by Mia Mackenzie, and this is a contemporary fiction novel that deals with many things, but specifically it's following one woman's very independent journey when suddenly someone from her past walks back into her life. And the last book pick for June is The Maidens by Alex Michaelides, and this is the book pick that I was actually so excited about. This one was one that I almost included in my TBR for the month and then decided against for one reason or another, but I wrote it down on my books I really have to check out list, so I'm so excited that it came in the box. This is actually the author from The Silent Patient, and this is a thriller. I feel like The Silent Patient is pretty infamous, but it's supposed to be a psychological suspense novel that mixes together mythology, obsession, and murder. So, I mean, I love all those words. So if you wanted to check out Book of the Month and get any of these book picks for yourself for the month of June, don't forget to use the code PACKABOOK so that you can get your first book for $9.99, which again, just incredible. So thank you so much to Book of the Month. I love working with them. And now on to the video that is this unpacking story. Again, there is quite a bit that's already been done, but let me actually just stop leaning over and show you. So this is the area you guys were sitting on, which is just like the desk area. This is the one that my mom already had here. And then we have one bookshelf over there, and then the other ones all lining up on this wall. We still have some of her wall decorations up, but originally there had been a bed here, if you can kind of see that frame. And now we have my art desk. This is one that I don't know if you've seen very much of, but I set up my chair last night. I put my own knickknacks on her shelves as well as the ones that she already had up there. And yeah, I mean, there's still so much to do, so much to clear out. So we're not going to be doing the bookshelf reorganization today. If anything, I'll probably be bringing up all of the book boxes in preparation for that. I mostly just want this to be like a livable, workable room, because that's definitely something that, I mean, I'm excited to do in general. This room already feels so much bigger than the last one, and I don't know how. I think it's wider and a little longer. Let's just get started. I feel like until I unpack this box, we're just going to have it in the way. Plus there's not much left in it. If you were wondering, by the way, I've been watching Vampire Diaries. I started a rewatch. I love Vampire Diaries. It's one of my all-time favorite shows. But I started a rewatch when I started moving, and I'm already on like the second to last season, I think. So we're watching that right now. Not reading like we should be. Ooh, this has all my art supplies in it. Well, not all of them, but this was like my actual art bin from school, so it has all my paintbrushes. Definitely gonna want to keep this around. Coloring book that I still have yet to color. I'm keeping this somewhere. Ooh, my old iPad. My wand. I don't even know what to do with that. Please tell me you guys keep your cool boxes too, because I definitely do. Also, every Apple box that I've ever gotten. And this last one has, ooh, it's like my repurposed Owl Crate box, but it has all of my, or some of my, I guess, bookshelf knickknacks. So I won't be able to put those away until I actually organize my shelves, but let's just take this away. Now it's time to kind of tackle some of the more organizational things. I still have a few boxes to like technically unpack into this room. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my glasses. I can't find wherever I packed away my contacts. So, also in case you were wondering, this is a giant bag of things to recycle. I think that for right now, I might be putting all of like my bigger knickknack items on top of the short shelf right there until, you know, further need of them arises when I reorganize my shelves. I don't know if you can tell, but things are actually looking much better. I mean, a lot more clear at least. This box right here has things that either like don't go in this room, or, I mean, that's mostly it. And then this, because I'm still not sure where I want to put this. I need to move those hangers out of the way, and I think that after that we can kind of organize my plastic bins. I have like these plastic, so these bins are, they're more like drawers. I have a whole stack of them, and I put them mostly under this desk, which I don't know if, yeah, you can see it. So only 4 of them though stack up until the top, and I don't really like them there. So I'm thinking we'll reorganize them and put them somewhere else. And then in the meantime, I think I'm gonna just make sure that all the recycling stuff is out. That way I can take out the multiple bags of recycling that I have. So yeah, it's getting dark, so. Figured we could start with these bins and make sure there's not anything extra. I'm probably gonna make like little piles of things that I think should go in my bigger plastic bins. Originally I was thinking of putting them here, but I actually really like having this corner for my ring lights because I don't like having them out, obviously. But let's just start with these. Yeah, this one mostly has paint, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna put back on Vampire Diaries and we're gonna speed through this. Oh, wow. Ooh, I just blinded myself. I'm stupid. I can't even see. It's so bright. Keeping that. Cute safety pins. Oh my god, I still can't see. Okay, I mostly stuck to the old format and I have all of like my acrylics and oil paints in here. My watercolor paints, and I put like these two giant brushes. Actually, I should just take them out. In there with them, just because I didn't know where else to put it. And then this has some like very random art supplies. I knew I had refills for my foam memo printer. Do you remember when it ran out all those months ago? I knew I had refills and I found them when I was moving. So those are there now. It's just gonna go right in there. And then I think that I'm actually going to stack a couple of my plastic bins right under this because you can't tell, but it's actually like warping. They should have made a metal bar. So there's a metal bar right here under like a holder area, and they should have put another one right at the bottom so it could like hold sturdy. Because this is like dropping, obviously, because it's only held on by this area. So I think I'm gonna put the plastic bins under it and then we'll organize some of those. Yeah. You can't tell, but I just hit my head on the shelves. So it is a different day. You're not crazy. My camera died last night. I'm not entirely sure when, but I know it did die. And then I had to wait for the batteries to charge, and then I fell asleep. And then today I had work, so again, it is later in the day, less sunlight. All that's really left is figuring out what to put in these 3 drawers and to kind of like finalize what's in the 2 drawers that I stacked under the drawers for here. Yeah, and I'm gonna put Vampire Diaries back on. It's the important things in life.
It's weird, huh?
No, it's just, I mean, there are rings and there's not. How's Stefan?
Well.
Alright, I'm just gonna put the art bin in this little area. Spider! You see it? Sorry, spider, I wish I could, you know, catch you and set you free, but I'm not that kind of gal. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I killed a spider! You're proud? Nice. Okay, it's kind of worth it now. Alright, no worries. My boyfriend's proud of me, so bins are better. I just don't know exactly where to put the other plastic bins. I'm thinking on the other side of this white set of drawers. I'm not sure. I already think that I want to use the biggest bin for like everything that's electronic, wired things. I don't know. I'm also not exactly sure where I want to put my computer yet. Maybe I'll shut you off for a minute. I'm gonna do some brainstorming and then I'll get back to you. Okay, now that that bottom drawer is done, I'm leaving this drawer as is. I think that in this one I'm gonna put all of like my scrapbooky slash journaling style things because, oh, can you tell that it's dusty? No, good. So I have a lot of containers filled with scrap pieces of paper that I think I would want to use in journaling. And I also have some actual like more like scrapbooky materials that I use for journaling. So I'm gonna put that there because there's quite a bit of stuff. We'll see. And I'm thinking that on top of these, I'm gonna put my printer. Just the one. I have two, I know. I have my cheaper, but I still love her, laser printer, which is great for, you know, printing out documents. And then I have my higher quality color printer, which is over there. So I think I'm gonna put that over here because I use it mostly for journaling. So it'll be nice to have it all in the same area. Let's do it. Okay, so for this chest of things, I've decided to try and take some of the art stuff out, like the washi tapes. I want to put them over near the other bins. Oh, okay, well, besides this one, because this one is just perfect, I'm gonna fill it with like non-artsy things. Okay, so I have all of my art stuff that has a home, kind of doesn't have a home left on my desk, and I have a couple of drawers to fill, so I'm just gonna kind of sort through this and get that done, and then hopefully just be done for the night, because I've gotten quite a bit done, even if it doesn't seem like it. And I also have one of my plastic drawers that I have up there, because I think potentially I might want to fill it with something other than all this stuff, and might put this in my top drawer over here, since this is supposed to be like artsy things that don't have a home. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, you can't see me, that's fine. What I'm thinking is I'm going to put all of the like extra artsy things, which makes this drawer bendy anyways, into this first drawer of the plastic bins. And in this one, I think I might actually put the like journaling supplies. Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna switch your positions. Four days later, the unpacking is finally done. I mean, until we get to the books, so look out for that. But I figured we could end this video just with me actually showing you the final results of how my drawers ended up looking and just kind of like a brief overview. So yeah, let's start with the desk area, the drawers. We'll start on the left and then go the other way, and then I'll show you the shelves. We'll go through it, you know? I mean, this is fun. This is fun for you guys too, right? Even if you're not Virgos like me. I hope so. Let's do it. Okay, so let's just start with this top drawer. This is basically desk supplies. So obviously we have Post-its, then there's like this little tray that has like a letter opener and some USBs and just kind of like random things under it, like a scrunchie, and then just like actual desk supplies, which you can see obviously. I have my annotation things, I have random screws that I don't know where they go, command strips. I mean, it's a little bit of everything, but organized, I think. Organized chaos is my favorite kind of chaos. And then back here we have some of my like fancier papers for printing, and this slides perfectly over them. More of my annotation stuff, by the way. So I have like my papers to easily pull out. Love that. In the second drawer, we have more random, I guess, items. All of my necessary camera things that I get to a lot. Hand lotion, a knife to open packages, obviously, a paper cutter, and like my hole punch. These are just too long to fit over in the other drawers, so they just went there. And here we have like tea lights, things like that, like wax melts for candles. These binders are the things that hold all of my Owl Crate and Fairy Loot, or just any prints that I get in those styles of boxes. This has like way more, but I wanted them in easy reach because I obviously put things away in them a lot because I keep them all. This one's obviously empty, currently at least. It's going to probably be a place where I put some more of the items that I get in Fairy Loot and Owl Crate boxes that I don't have anywhere else to put in my room. I always need one of these drawers. Right now it just has my like flower press that I got in an Owl Crate. And the last drawer, which I won't show you much of, but has a random long piece of paper that doesn't fit anywhere else. Binders with like memories and also just like important files, things like that. So nothing to see that's interesting to you guys, I guess. So obviously the printer's there, and then we have my art desk, which does actually, this pops up, but also it tilts more. I won't show you right now because it's really hard to untilt it, but that's a thing. And I do have things under it, which like, it's mostly just like, I'll show you really quick. You probably can't see it very well, but that's besides the point. I do have like my art bin back here, and it just has like paintbrushes and like fancy drawing pencils, and I do have like random art supplies there, like gesso and liquid and resin things, like things to make resin. Random things that would fit right there. I have a paper cutter you put this down to cut things on top of so you don't harm the surface. I put my cat's thing under here because they both like to hang out under my desk for some reason. But yeah, not much else. Oof. And I'm gonna take a seat to show you these next bins, but let's do it. On top of these, I just have my colored pencils, if you didn't see. But then in the drawers, these are the ones that come directly attached to the art desk. I put in this first one some more general things, just all the scissors I have, my hot glue guns, the sticks, some pencil sharpeners, my like washi tape dispenser thing, and my tape dispenser. Yeah, that one's not too interesting. I left these mostly the same because then I still have my watercolors in this next one, and all my oil and acrylic paints in here, as well as like a little palette to use with them. And under them, I guess it gets more interesting. I hope you could see all that. I wasn't checking. Here, I actually just kept like some of my ruler style things. That thing makes circles, but I wanted it in a place that was like easy to see so I would remember to use it. And then I have two of these bins that I got, I think from the Container Store, that I stacked under this to balance it out, and it worked, I think, perfectly. And in this first drawer, there's just lots of printer paper. There's different colors too. I'm not gonna take them all out, but like, there's purples and stuff like that. They're fun. I have a refill thing for my Tombow glue, and this, this little Witcher box that I got filled with candles. I put all of my washi tapes in here. Yeah. Not much else in there. And in the last drawer, this is the most like junk drawery drawer, I guess. It mostly has extras. So in this little like Sven pencil case, I have some of my extra Tombows that I have in, like I have a few of them twice. I have a few of the colors twice, so I just keep those there. I have my like Secret Lab chair, which is my gaming chair, toolkit to take it apart, a art rag. This is like what I use when I'm painting, you know, desk thingy for your mouse. This has all of my little command hooks that I use for my fairy lights on my bookshelves. Contact paper. I'll probably put all of the other contact papers that I have in here too, just for consistency's sake. And this is like I don't even know how to describe that. I have like manuals in there. I keep all of my manuals just in case for anything. So I kept them in there. So yeah, cool. So now in the drawers right next to it, which I have like my color printer on top of. If you didn't know, they come apart. But anyways, the top one has journaling supplies. Like I have things that I cut out from boxes that I think are cute that I would want to put into like my life journal. I have more papery type goods to use in journals. I have these like plexiglass things that I bought because I made my boyfriend like a one of those Spotify playlist things, but I didn't know where else to put this. And then I have just some like general scrapbooking materials, so they're really just papery goods for journaling. In the one under it, it's more kind of journaling supplies. I mean, we have all of my journals over here, used and unused. This has more paper in it, like bullet journal style paper. This is a thing that I keep all of like my stickers, mostly just stickers in for journaling. And then these are all of like my secret books that for the most part I have more like paper goods in. They each have different things in them, mostly bookish related. Oh, that's where this went. Okay, that's good to know. More like envelopes that I get in owl crates that I want to reuse. These are, all my bookmarks. Cool. And then that means this one is all my playing cards. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This is why whenever I am looking for something, I can't find anything, because I organize them into boxes that you can't see through. So, last drawer are all of my electronics. All of the different pencil pouches have different things. Like this has like Apple brand chargers. This has non-Apple brand chargers. The thing under it has like blocks and portable chargers. The one behind it This one has like TV, HDMI cords. This has all my wired headphones. I have like a random microphone thing in here. More headphones, more headphones. These don't work, unfortunately. These are like cable controller things. I figured they went well in the electronics drawer. And then extension cords, and this is also where I store like my ring light cords. Electronics, you know, just all the electronics. This is just a little bit better of a view of the colored pencils, actually, colored pencils and of my printer. So just to get a better idea, I feel like close up, I don't understand anything. So now for the first shelf, I'm just gonna mostly stay out of the view for this one. It's just too hard to fit myself in the frame. I'm gonna point. So on the right side, we have my pens, the things that I mostly reach for in that little mug right there, and then it's also holding my journals that I use often, so like my life journal, my journal, reading journal, all the journals, you know, and I have my cute little like wing stand things that I got in a Fake Crate box. Just a couple of those like Bath & Body Works air freshener things that I haven't used yet. Room fresher spray things, almost all of them are vanilla lavender, which says a lot about my taste. And then on the left side, the other wing ACOTAR thing is holding up just some more of those secret books, the metal ones. These ones I got in Owl Crate boxes. I have my recipes for, I can't read that part because I don't have my glasses. Recipes for Disaster, It's a Cruel Prince little book. Here, I'll show you. It's Cardan's Recipes for Disaster. I don't even know if it's in focus or if I'm in focus. And this actually just has all of my Fairy Loot tarot cards. I've talked about this before, and then just some of the other like postcard fitting things, and also, you know, the recipe cards that actually came in this. I believe I got this in a Fake Crate as well. Journals. This is journals. This is the journals shelves. That's how I should have said it from the start. So obviously this is my mom's like crafty room normally, so I tried to keep most of her stuff still in here. All of the, well, that's my nail polish thing, but like the sunflower things, some of the picture frames, all those are hers that are normally here. She painted that like color by, or paint by color, paint by number thing, but I thought it was really pretty, so I put it there. She has like little samurai swords. I don't know. I left some of her stuff there, but the big thing to note that's mine is obviously the clear plexiglass drawers that house like almost all of my art markers and art pens and just general art things. Debating showing it to you, but I feel like there's only a couple drawers that I would even want to show you. Let's get closer. I'm not gonna really get into it, but we have like my Crayola super tips in here with the zebra mild liners. All of my Tombos are in here. These are my paint pens, my gel pens, and also like my Pigma Microns and Tombow Fudonosuke's. And then in here we have just general fine liners and some more gel pens that didn't fit in here. Also all of my glues. It doesn't look the prettiest, but that reminds me that I have them all, so. And then this one is probably just one of the most interesting styles, I guess. We have like my Fomemo printer, the extra printer papers, my life print paper, my stamps, and my Amanda Ridgely washi tapes. I just really love these, and I love the box that it came in, so I put them there, and I have a wall plug. And then these do come out fully, so that's why I put them on this high shelf, because I know that whenever I'm gonna use them, I'll just pull them out completely. Like for example, you just pull it out, and then it is a bin. So, yeah. All right, and so here is just a general overview of this art desk area, just to give you a little bit of an idea of how it all turned out. I'm actually so pleased with it. So, excuse the shaky camera work. Now, for this area, there really isn't that much to say, so I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet and to the point, because most of it isn't mine anyways. But this was actually my mom's like big square desk. It's pretty tall. I put my computer right there just to edit, obviously the chair being there. Hers, that's her old MacBook that's in the back, and like her sewing machine, and then all of the stuff over there in like those cubbies that you see are hers, so I'm not going to get into it. That cat right there is mine. And then this first thing is where I actually keep my mic and just like my iPad, things like that. That is her sewing stuff, but then I also put my acrylographs in that cubby, as well as like a coloring book and some extra dust jackets that I had, and then that's just more of her sewing supplies. So again, not much to say. Ignore that cable, it's going to this mic. You have like a bookshelf right there. Ignore that being tied in a knot. It's so the cats don't mess with it. Yeah, that's really all there is to say about this area over here. Not much else. Obviously then we have the rest of my bookshelves. Oop, a ring light. That's probably too bright. They're empty. Wow, we are getting to the behind the scenes stuff. I don't even know if I want to recoup for this other area because that's still just knickknacks that I haven't found a place for yet. So we're gonna ignore that this area is still unfinished for the most part and all of the cables for the ring lights. That's what you have to look forward to for the reorganization video. But yeah. That was really all there was to it. I'm actually so happy with how this room's coming together. I can't wait to organize the books in and just like complete it. Right now, just everything is organized so well, like so much better than it ever has been before, really. So I am aiming for a lot of productivity, and hopefully this whole thing does that for me. I'm not sure how much you guys enjoyed this video. I had fun filming it just because I love organization and watching people organize things. So I hope you guys do too. Let me know what you thought of the video. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. I'm so happy that this move has been much less stressful than my last one. And hopefully the next one is going to be even less stressful, you know? So many moves. That's gonna be it for this video today, guys. If you were curious about anything like product-wise, I have almost everything, I think, linked in my description, either through like lists or not. Next step is literally unpacking the books, but the books do take a while. I'm gonna head out because I had work today and I am tired, so I just want to go to sleep. That's it for this video today, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for reorganizing and unpacking with me, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye!